Izale, another test tomorrow night against Brighton. Manager said he learnt a lot from Saturday. What about yourself? How did you think that Fulham game went?
I think the gaffer's right. I think we all learnt a lot from the game, just because they step up in class in the opposition we were playing. And the sort of rotation, obviously, that the so-called better players and players that play in the Premier League and Championship kind of go through. But it was hard work. I think that the sun was a major factor in the game. I think we went with long periods without the ball, and that was obviously the first game of our pre-season which we've gone without the ball for long periods. So yeah, I think the gaffer is going to learn a lot of how we cope with that. And I think we did reasonably well, to be honest.
And yourself, you had a sort of role almost up front on your own, didn't you, with Josh in behind? Hard work, especially on a hot day, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
when you're not getting much of the ball.
No,
either.
yeah, it's. I mean, I've played that role over the last 5-6 seasons, so it's something I'm well used to. But
do you prefer that, or would you like to be part of a two? What's your sort of preference? As long as you're in a team, I don't suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really got a preference. I mean, I can play in a two and I can play in the one. I haven't really got a preference. As long as the team's playing well, that's the main thing. If you're playing well, it doesn't really matter what formation you play. But no, we played that formation and we caused them some problems. She definitely should have had a penalty. I had a header that I should have done better with and probably scored. Dino had a header. I had a shot as well. So I mean, we caused them problems, even though they had the majority of the ball. But like I said, that was our first real test of pre-season, and I think we did reasonably well.
Gavin, been a frustrating few days with this little injury of yours. How are you feeling at the moment?
I'm feeling okay. It's a bit more precautionary, and I think I felt it a little bit. And Gaffer just told me to hold back. It's more important that I'm ready for the season. I'm feeling good. Training's been really good so far. So hopefully getting back into things as soon as possible.
I was going to say, what are your impressions so far of the squad and the the team spirit? That's sort of slowly evolving now as well, with so many new players.
Yeah, it's coming together. At first, when I come into training, the change was really quiet. There's a lot of new faces, And
like being at school again, isn't it?
Yeah,
First day at school.
yeah, you're looking at you. Oh, who do I know? What's his name again? So at first it was a bit quiet, but now the boys are starting to get to know each other, playing games, training, and there's a good camaraderie between us.
And yourself, some people, you've obviously played in midfield, you've played in wide positions, you've also played up front. What do you think is your best position?
Number 10 role.
Number 10 role.
Just behind the striker, but you don't really get a chance to say I want to play number 10 role. It's like a luxury position, so I'll just say I'm a striker. I can also play on the wing, and I'm happy to do that as long as I'm playing football and enjoying it.
And when Crawley came in for you, was it a challenge that excited you?
Yeah, it was an easy decision. As I said previously, I played against Crawley last season. They played really well, played attractive football. I heard the comments that the manager was saying on the bench at the time, encouraging the players, and it made me feel like that was a team that I would like to play for. So it was an easy decision.